that time of the year, baby. And by that, I mean we just had the basically annual AMA that Yama-P does for Grand Summoners, where people just ask him on Reddit, you know, what's coming to the game and stuff. So let's just jump right into it. So the first question here we have is, will we get PvP anytime soon? And they said real-time PvP is currently scheduled, but we're still working on various aspects along with the Japanese version. Currently working on some balance readjustments, and we hope we can be able to share a more solid schedule as we can. This is honestly really good. I've been waiting for PvP for quite a while, and it'll be really interesting content to make around, but it's a good thing we did get some word up on it. One of the other highly sought after things is also the auto run function, and they said they're still working on it, but hopefully this does come soon, maybe sometime this year. But yeah, they just said just wait up on it, you know. They're still working on it, so they don't have a definitive date, but that's cool. Another thing somebody asked was basically, why are we so behind, and can we get like 3 chapter releases soon for global Lamau? But we know that chapter 12 is coming. They even stated it here, and they said it's mainly because of translation. It takes a bit of time, which is fine. I guess that's fair. But they say they want to at least get chapter 16 out this year, which is actually kind of cool. So, you know, I guess look forward to it, but don't get your hopes up too much. This next question, somebody ended up asking if there's going to be a level 100, and they said there may be in the future. They're currently thinking about it. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie, there's not much to say about that. If we get a level 100 or another level cap or some sort of new rarity, really neat. This next one is more so asking whether or not they're going to have like more rewards towards the Adventurers Guild, which is in the town. But they say Gan has been a bit lazy and hasn't had time to basically set up quests or whatever. I honestly think they should honestly work on that more. I remember there were quests that can give you crystals. I don't know if they're able to do that anymore, but if they were able to revamp that, that'd be kind of cool. You know, it gives people more incentive to play and grind, you know. This one I found really interesting because it's been on the back of my mind too. They said, will we ever have anything like clans where we invite our friends or we can help each other out on quests and farming? And they said, regrettably, we do not have any plan to implement a clan or guild feature currently, as GS was not built with that in mind. This honestly makes me really sad, because it'd be really cool if you could just create your own clan or like some sort of like guild in the game. You could just chill with your friends, you could invite whoever, and you could see who could climb to the ranks like fast. But I guess the only way you could do that is either going to be through like hard content or just raids. So kind of upsetting, but man, it would have been really cool if we had like an official guild thing, you know, in the game. And with even more upsetting news is this. Any updates on the Grand Summoners anime? You guys know this was fucking announced like last year. And it says, we created an anime promotional video, but do not have anything currently in the works. Man, dude, didn't they say that they want to make like 4 episodes or something where they just like, we're just gonna focus on like the Blood Knights, Cross the Blaze, and maybe Phantom Snipers? I thought that that's what they were gonna do, but I guess not. And honestly, I guess we're just taking another L on this one too. But it's really upsetting and kind of, you know, sad. This next question is kind of interesting. It asks, could there be an exploration mode where you just set units on an adventure after a certain amount of time where they return with awards? And so we talked about this type of feature multiple times, but for some reason it always gets pushed back in favor of other content updates, maybe one day. If you're not familiar with this function, it's in a lot of other gacha games or in other games in general, where if you're not using units, you could just send them off to do side quests and they come back with rewards within like a specific amount of time. You can do it in Genshin. I'm pretty sure you can do it in Battle Cats. It will be an interesting function. Just, you know, you can't have if you don't feel like using like all your units all the time, you just have them go out, get some, I don't know, some materials. Kind of like auto farming in a way, but not really auto farming. But yeah, kind of cool. If it is coming soon, hey, that's kind of a huge dub. And the next question that what they ended up getting was, do you have any plans for DOT rewards? Can we expect frequent road matches in the future? Are there any plans for a real-time PvP tournament for global, similar to what JP is currently holding? And of course, the official GS team said, I really want to do this too, but given the current global situation, we haven't been able to make it happen, but someday in the future. If they mean by the current global situation, I think they probably mean that they're way behind on content, so they're really trying to catch up as much as possible. But yeah, they didn't really answer, the whole rewards update thing in Dungeons and Trials because people really want, like, you get so little for what you do in Dungeons and Trials. So maybe if there was an update to that, that'd be really fine. And it would encourage more people to play a lot more, because I know most people are just logging in now just for the forever summons or just, the login bonuses and stuff. But yeah, this next one asks if basically they'll be doing collaborations with old anime like Soul Eater or Panty and Stocking. They said newer animes are cool and all, but they want to see animes that were good around like the old times, kind of like how they did Yu Yu Hakusho. And they said they're currently discussing this very topic. It'd be really, really cool if we could get like old anime crossovers instead of doing new ones all the time, or maybe like similar to like Hatsune, because everybody know who Hatsune is. It'd be cool to show like old anime some love. So hey, I'm with it if they decide to go that route. This next question is something we already had like a look at before, but it says, if you have Christmas and summer units, will you have Halloween units like Vampire Vox? We're currently making different forms of many different characters, so please stay tuned, but Vampire Vox seems like a great idea. So we've been seeing forms of this, basically Darkfen. We have basically Summer Juno and Summer Leon, so we will be getting some sort of like seasonal like units and stuff. But this was basically something anybody can predict, but the fact that they are confirming that yes, we will be working on this stuff, it's kind of cool. Plus Vampire Vox, kind of neat, not gonna lie. This one doesn't have to do anything with the game. I just thought it was funny. They just asked them if they watch OP, and they said, I think OP is awesome and a true fan of GS. A big thanks to him for the great videos as always. Hey man, that just shows that they do recognize that there are content creators out there, OP being the main big one of them. So hey, recognition, maybe they'll be best friends. This next one basically asks, can we have someone talk to us like we had KLK talk to us? It was nice to have human interaction with the player base, and it made players happy to have that bi-weekly notice of what the GS team was doing, and it made us feel included on what was happening in the game. They said, we aren't currently planning this due to limited resources. Is this something yourself and everyone you would like to see? Yeah, honestly, it does keep us more in the loop instead of just kind of guessing what's gonna happen next, because Global's at the state of point where everybody just doesn't know what to do. We got the roadmap, which was cool. We did get this AMA, which is really neat, but maybe more human interaction every now and then would be okay, as long as the people aren't bothering them like they used to. Everything should be all right, but like they're probably like understaffed or just can't find the right person to do it. But great question overall, because it does help. It does make the community feel like they're included in the game. Like, you're not looked at just like customers. You're looked at as actual people. But yeah. Of course, somebody ended up asking as well whether or not there's going to be esports, and they said they want to do a regional or global tournament, but they haven't gotten able to go through with it, so I guess they're just trying to test the waters with that. And somebody asked whether or not we're going to get the Kill la Kill True equipments, and they said it is coming, so this confirms that yes, Kill la Kill will be having a rerun, so people can have their chance of getting Mako and those True equipments, or another Goku uni, because I think the regular one is better than the True equipment. Of course, we got the all-important question. They asked the boy, why is Juno so sexy? And they said, this is a good question. We think so too. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's based as fuck. Your characters are hot, and you're going to make sure that you let everybody know that they're hot. That's what's up. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Bruh, this next one is what I'm excited about the most. They asked any plans to make new summoning animations, and they said this is being worked on and we already have a prototype, but there's still lots to be done. We hope we can make some really cool changes from everyone. Bro, we all know for a fact that Ganon doesn't exist anymore in this game, and on top of that, all I get is Reyes animations and Roy. I don't mind Roy, but to see something new, bro, I can't wait. Hopefully, bro, oh my god, yo, if I get like a Mira, like Rainbow Touch, or fucking a Juno fucking mega super rainbow ultra mega summoning touch or whatever, bro, I'm going to fucking nut. This is what the streets needed, bro. This is what we needed. Somebody also asked, are there any plans to introduce a new element? And they said no. I honestly don't think we need a new element, but I guess it didn't hurt to ask. This next one asked the homie Yama P what his favorite anime are, and he said JoJo, MHA, Kingdom Dororo, ReZero, Fairy Tail, Shield Hero, Tokyo Revengers, and Monster. Why am I showing this? This could be a possible hint as to what could be up next for the next crossover. We have a couple that have already been confirmed and done before, like Shield Hero and Fairy Tail and ReZero. But JoJo's and MHA, or maybe Monster, Tokyo Revenger is kind of an odd like option, but that would be crazy. I'm only putting this up there as a possibility, maybe that, you know, this is what's to come. They didn't say flat out these could be next, but you know, this is what I like, you know. So maybe keep an eye out for those specifically. But yeah, maybe they didn't want to list off anything like that was too big. But yo, I'm imagining right now a JoJo's or a My Hero crossover. That shit would go crazy. That would go way. It would be way crazier if you put Demon Slayer up there, because a lot of people love Demon Slayer. And of course, for the last question, this is the most relevant one. When will we get Awakened Reyes? I hope we can see him this fall in Global. Reyes is currently training for his awakening, and it may take a little longer. Oh man, people are very hyped for Awakened Reyes, and yeah, this gives us a little input. Maybe in the fall time, maybe in the winter time. Who knows? Maybe as early as next year. But you know, we're gonna have to wait a while. You're gonna have to be patient. But that's it. That's mainly for that's all the Reddit AMA stuff. I thought the stuff that was important. If I missed any questions that were answered, I will link down the thread or put it in the comments. Like, I will pin it in the comments so you guys can check it out yourself. There's over 400 comments there, a lot of questions. I had asked if there was ever going to be a Yu Yu Hakusho rerun, but I never got that answered. Maybe it got answered now. Who fucking knows? But yeah. That was the AMA. Hopefully you you were able to just basically see what's in the mind of what GS is going to be planning soon. Some confirmations, some deconfirmations, you know, but it's completely okay. We did get some, I guess people did ask the right questions. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I stayed up, until I think it was up until like 11 or midnight that this thing was going on. And I just made sure that I got the most important questions out the way. But if I missed any, let me know in the comments down below. What do you want to see? You know, any changes, anything that you might have want to ask the boy himself, you know, since you didn't get a chance to. But yeah, just know that I tried to like at least gather everything from that AMA that I thought was relevant. But yeah, let me know what you all think. Hopefully you all like this video. I just put a lot of work into it. Holy shit, it's better than making a fucking 2-minute summoning video and then just one and done. Am I right? But yeah, let me know if you like the video. Comment, like, sub, and yeah, what are you most excited for out of all of this? I can't wait for PvP to come. That's what I'm most hyped for, and it'll be a lot of fun to just, you know, do a lot of content around that. But that's neither here or there, and we're gonna have to wait a while for that. Yep, catch you all later. Hopefully y'all had a wonderful day or night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.